Hello again, squaddies. Welcome back once again to Randota. As always, I am D, host for the show where the meta doesn't matter. Just dropped into this all-pick game. We have 4 picks for the Dire, 4 picks for the Radiant. Make that 5 picks for the Dire now. Ooh, this is a powerhouse team from the Dire squad. This is not a tournament game, it's just something I found. And we have our full teams. So we have... The one I'm really interested in seeing how somebody plays is on the Dire squad. Specifically, we have a Mars. This is the first Mars game I've cast, so we'll see how this goes. I'll do a little bit of an overview of Mars as we get into the game. But I'll go ahead and tell you now, he can actually be built really tanky, because that big shield of his is actually figured into one of his skills. In fact, if you want to think of it this way, he's kind of the opposite of Bristleback, where one of his Bristleback has a skill that if you hit him from behind or the sides, he takes less damage, and eventually it triggers a burst. Whereas with Mars, his skill, Bulwark here, his shield blocks from the front and the sides. Let's go ahead and take a look at him. Like I said, he is a strength hero, but he's also got some decent skills. So Spear of Mars, he throws out his spear. It's a skill shot in a line. It takes the first hero it hits along with it for a certain distance. If they hit a tree, a building, or a cliff, they're impaled on that and stunned for a few seconds. Like it says, starts at 1.6, is at 2.8 without any talents. Next up, God's Rebuke. He does a very short range but wide cone with a shield attack. It does, like it says, knocks back enemies, damages them with a critical hit based on his attack. And it does bonus damage to hero. It does 25%, not 25%, but 25 bonus damage to heroes, and it has True Strike. So this canvas. There you see the Spear of Mars hitting the tree on Spectre. I already talked about Bulwark, where he creates or he doesn't create, but he holds his shield up and it blocks quite a bit. It can actually block 70% of damage from the front. And then Arena of Blood is his ultimate, where he creates this a rather large circular area around his target. Any enemy that tries to leave the circle gets knocked back in and takes damage from the Spirits of the Ash War, from Undead Warriors of the Ash Legion. Enemies cannot move inside of it, I don't think. But like I said, they get knocked back and take damage from the Ash Warriors. But let's go ahead and introduce our teams. We'll start with the Dire squad in the top lane. First off, we have Sik playing on the Drow Ranger. They are up against Enemy on the Necrophos and Randota
Radiant's courier has been killed
on the Shadow Shaman. They are now joined by Azdazd on the Jakiro, who did get a good courier snipe. Mid lane for the Dire, we have that guy whose name is too long. We're going to call him that guy. Playing the Arc Warden, up against the name I cannot read, playing the Ember Spirit, in a rather interesting set that the Forsaken Flame. I haven't seen that set before. Then, of course, on the bottom lane, we have Orbit playing on the Mars. Better now, helping him out with the IO, because Mars does need some help in the early game. He's a pretty hard carry, to a degree. They're up against Kay on the Spectre, who's being helped by Suzuya on the Oracle. Oof, Enemy might be our first kill here. Those frost arrows, oh, just out of range. Spectre is actually the first one on the bottom lane to hit too, so Fortune's End gonna be spammed out a lot by this Oracle, I get the feeling. Alright, there's God's Rebuke. You can see the range there. You might actually see it. There's the spear, and there it is. I didn't know Mars apparently has a friendship with Io.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Another Dire... Wait, was it... Yeah, the Dire courier is the one that died. That's 2 courier snipes. Actually, no, both couriers are dead. Yeah, both couriers have been sniped out. Dual Breath coming out. Randota in trouble here, but not going to be enough to really worry about. Sick also in trouble, but they have healing. That Heartstopper is going to be dangerous. Mars just... I was saying, Orbit's just going to town on Suzuya here. There's the spear. Into the spirits. Only missed one. There it is. 1.4 million damage during tether. Holy crap, this IO is good. Or has been playing for a long time with Dota Plus, hard to tell. Yeah, Mars also hits really hard. It says 68 damage, but he actually hits a lot harder than that, it seems. Let's go ahead and take a look at his talent tree real quick. You can get movement speed or strength at 10, plus 8 armor, plus 35 damage at 15, 1 second sphere stun, or 200 damage to Spear of Mars at 20, and then 25 Arena Blood grants 100% HP regen to your team. Or God's Rebuke gets 80% crit. Extra 80% crit. Suzuki is not having a good time down here. That's 3 deaths really quickly, back to back. Now, our Jukiro has died. Jukiro on the Dire has died up here, but has made space for the Drow to get levels. The Radiant might want to consider a rotation, bring Suzuya up to the top and have Vaska come down to the bottom. Nope, they're just gonna have Shadow Shaman stick up top. Just in time for Necrophos to fall, actually. Mars is still only at level 3, but should hit 4 relatively. No. He's gone 2 and 2. No pickups in Bulwark just yet. The spear actually gets Suzuya. Fortune's in, pins him, but Orbit's gonna be able to get out of this. This is actually why I like taking a value point in Bulwark in Mars myself. Because I mean, yeah, it's only 25% on the front, 12% on the sides, but that's still damage enough to keep you alive for a bit. Yards are getting caught up by the Ether Shackles, but it doesn't matter because there was no follow-up damage. Tempest Double's already out, as is the Flame Remnant. Fire Remnant and a Flame Remnant.
Dire are scanning.
Did get a little bit of a ping there, but problem for the Radiant right now again is Suzuya is not in a great way. He's died 3 times, has no last hits. He's gonna be dirt poor. Yeah, he's 500 right now. Whereas Jukiro is also kind of poor, but again supports. There's the God's Rebuke, the spirits. IO picking that one up. There's the spear. Doesn't quite hit the tree. Spear of Mars actually acts a lot like Hook does for Puck or Pudge, because the more levels you put into it, the farther it goes. At max, it's got a 1200 range, which is pretty damn good. And frankly, I want to start seeing some pros pick up Mars and see if we can get some super long range dunks.
Dire's top tower is under
So he's moved into the mid lane to try and help out and get some farm going here. Spark Wraith.
Ember strength, now rekindled.
Uh-oh. Better gets found. Better now gets found, and it's not better now. Sleight of fist for the kill. Oof. Pinned to the tree. Good play by Mars to get himself out of danger there. Shackles into Death Pulse. Dual Breath and Liquid Fire. Frost Arrows going into an enemy, but the Jakiro's not in a good way. Vasca taking some damage. The Ice Path misses, but enemy taking some hits. Purifying Flames. Oof, the Shackles and the catch with K's gonna come in. Enemy actually picking up that one. Jakiro had to run, but goodbye to Sick. Alright, we do now have the arena.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Probably not gonna use it right away, because the Arena of Blood is a bigger team fight ultimate than anything.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The flames rush forward.
Oops. Io gets found by the Ember Spirit. There's the arena. Straight into the wall. And you cannot chase Mars after the arena goes up if he wants to escape.
Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
Alright then. Jakiro fighting against Spectre and actually doing a pretty good job of it. Arc Warden is up to level 9, so we'll probably see a talent pretty soon. Ooh, good pull.
Small reward. Coin for me.
Dire are scanning.
Balance the skill.
As it will play by that guy to drop the Spark Rate to guard the bounty rune.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jakiro trying to get to level 6 to get Macropyre. Oh, gonna lose the Clarity Potion. And gonna lose his life here. But in comes Mars and Io with the recall, and Spectre actually just gets blown up by the spear of Mars. Firing it forward destroys the Io, so Mars is not getting his easy escape here. Purifying Flames into Fortune Limb into a Sleight of Fist for the kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Good turnaround there, because that was looking pretty bad for the Radiant for a second. Especially they lost their Spectre, but managing to take down the Io and the Mars. There's the first Macropyre. Ember Spirit burning to death here, which is kind of ironic when you think about it. He does manage to take out... Oh, actually the Oracle gets the kill, which, not bad, but
Top tower is under attack.
they overstayed their welcome, losing the Oracle and the Ember Spirit. Losing the Ember Spirit's a big deal. Slowing down the farm of the main carry, especially the mid laner, who's
Dire's middle tower. is
yeah,
under
a little bit
attack.
behind on the last compared to his opponent.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This is a huge amount of agility for this drow at this level. Invisible Io can be had, not that we'll notice. Could appear just after Jakiro falls. Sleight of Fist gets the kill, but into the wall. The arena. The Arc Warden actually gets that one. In comes the Haunt. Are we gonna get a reality? Nope. Spectre decides, you know what, you'd kill me. Meanwhile, Drow falls. Where is it? Down here in the bottom lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Currently a 3k lead in favor of the Dire.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower
It's just
is
over
under
4k on the gold. Orbit takes down the tier 1 in the mid lane. That's 2 towers down in favor of the Dire side.
tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Smoked up Jakiro. Wonder what's the play. Oh, doesn't matter because he gets found out. Enemies here. Dual Breath comes out along with Liquid Fire. Misses the ice path. Good play by Suzuki to purge the
Dire's
debuff.
top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
There goes the first of the tier 1s for the Dire as the Serpent Wards came out.
Radiant are scanning.
So Voska using his Serpent Wards to take out the tier 1 on the top. Not quite evened up yet.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Arc Warden getting the kill onto Suzuki's Oracle. Spark Wraith counts out. I was gonna say this is not gonna go well for the Ember Spirit. He's really badly injured. Double the Spark Wraith. He's got to run. He's got to run towards enemy territory. He's gonna get out. Jakiro falling to the Spectre down here in the bottom lane. Io's gonna be next. Or not. Io was almost got there, but managed to get a good trick going. Ooh, good gust catches the Ember Spirit. He's stuck there.
I know I should respect the dead.
Voska falls as well. To the Arena of Blood, no less. And now we get to see Bulwark in action. Good, quick, decently quick Vladimir's up for orbit. Mechanism being built up by the IO. There we go. Maelstrom. Straight into Mjolnir for Arc Warden, of course. Jakiro just getting some blue boots. Deso. A Desolator on Mars. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Oracle's just all about those wards. Get down here just as the Necrophos dies. Supercharging a Drow Ranger.
Is under attack.
There comes the magnetic field. Spectre almost caught by the ice path, just barely missed. Ooh, Mars gets found by 3. Reality in as well from the Spectre. There's a Necrofire, but it's not going to save Mars. Jakiro has to TP out. Arc Warden's going left here. Well, actually, that's not true. Sick and Better are
Radiant's
here as
bottom
well.
tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
Tier 2 denied on the bottom lane for the Radiant. So they're just down to the Tier 3s down there.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oof, Spectre's taking a pounding, not gonna be able to survive that for long. Arc Warden taking down the Shadow Shaman. Where is this? Down on the bottom lane, but I say Sick and Better now are going in. Orbit's joined in now. Technically, almost the entire team has. That's not the real Arc Warden. Oh wait, yeah, it is. Roshan goes down to the Dire. Sick pulled over, jumping on enemy. There's a guest into the ice arrows. Into the arena of blood. Enemy is stuck here. And there's the kill for Sick. That guy is just... that's not even the real one, that's his Tempest double.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Let's say God's Rebuke just destroys an entire creep wave on its own.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Serpent wards come out.
Middle tower is under attack.
2 lanes reduced to tier 3
Radiant's
by the
top
20-minute
tower
mark.
is under attack.
And the Arc Warden's deciding to help out with that by destroying the top tier 1.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
This is a good split push from the Arc Warden.
Sneak attack.
Where'd the Spectre go? Ah, right over here and then TP'd away. There's the arena again. Yeah, you cannot enter it. Oh wait, you can go into the arena if you get, I guess if you get pulled in. Sleight of... Oof, I was gonna say.
Well done.
That did not go well. The Arena of Blood securing the kill on the Necrophos, or helping secure it, and the Ember Spirit.
Radiant's top tower.
The Dire are pulling pretty far ahead now. Up by 12,000 gold and 7 kills. And as of now, 5 towers.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
They decide not to commit to the tier 3 on the mid lane. Mars with a blink dagger up. The Dire taking the old adage of if you're ahead, get farther ahead to heart. The Manta's up. A dragon lands on the drow.
Dire are scanning.
Haste.
Desolator's up on Mars. Drow is at 146 agility. Problem is they're closing in on her. The Oracle's leading the way. Io is here to help out if needed. Oof, quick spectral cooldown. Or spectral dagger cooldown for the Spectre. Yeah, Mars is doing 240 damage per hit. According to this. Spectre can kill you just by standing near you. That is not the real Arc Warden, of course. I keep waiting to see if we can get, if the Arc Warden can bait somebody, like bait out something like the Reaper's Scythe.
The square root of the
Oop, we missed Suzuki's death. In comes the haunt. Where's the reality? The arena of blood comes out. Spectre is in serious trouble, not gonna make it out of this. Scythe on the Mars, not gonna kill it, not even gonna just bring it down to like half health. There's the God's Rebuke for the kill. 4 to nothing right there. That was just a brutally effective fight.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
I'm starting to think this Dire squad is definitely a 5-stack. Shadow Shaman gets found. Buyback's coming out. Tier 3 is gone. In the top lane. Top racks, half gone. Are they going to secure all of them? Or are they going to secure, are they going to secure his full lane? They're just going to chase off the Shadow Shaman. The Arc Warden securing top lane racks. Io getting beat up on. Good shackles to try and save the Necro's not going to do it, but because it does stop it from Mars. Bosca just goes down to 6-6. Triple kill for the Drow Ranger so far. And Oracle has just... Oracle's out. This is turned brutal. 25k lead, 16 kills. The Dire just have answers to everything the Radiant have. God's Rebuke from Mars, pushing Shadow Shaman to death. The fake Arc Warden goes into the fountain to get the kill. They're not gonna push this. They're gonna go for it. Tier 4 is going down.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Here we go. That's gonna be game, folks. The Dire win this one. If you enjoyed, remember to drop a like on the video. Let's leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say. And if you want to keep up with me never in my current series, then consider joining the squadron by subscribing to the channel. That does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. As for that squaddies, I have been D. First Mars game on the channel, and his side wins. This was still a good match. Until next time, good night, and good gaming.